Going into the second doubleheader race of the afternoon. Bad news for Bill Steinbach. Steve Brown picked up the win in the first race today. So that means Bill's going to have to drive extra hard to try and defend his championship points lead. Get ready for some very exciting racing. In a bewildering qualifying session, Chad Limburner picks up the pole. Steve Brown starts in second, and then your points leader Steinbach is in third place. Get ready for the second to last race of the season. Three, two, one, go. Green flag is out for the second to last time this season. Steinbach leads the first lap as Brown and Limburner crash at the exit of turn number 2. Bill Steinbach now has these two right in front of him, and they are on the tail end of the lead lap, but they are gaining time on Bill Steinbach. Bill will lap Chad Limburner there, it looks like, and he will out of 2.
Did you see how Brown cut in front of Limburner there on lap number 2 out of turn number 4? He came right over the racetrack, and he's holding off Limburner for position. But after that, Limburner got by him, and now we have a yellow flag on lap 7 for that yellow Chevy getting up on the turn 3 cone. Now all the drivers are out on the speedway for some reason, trying to get their cars going, get everything situated. They're very tense, obviously. You don't want to do anything that'll upset the other driver. As you can see, they're all on edge. They all came out on the track to see what was going on. Limburner stuck on the middle lane. Green flag is out.
That could be a very pivotal moment there for Bill Steinbach, saving battery in the restarts, which is probably the highest point of energy to the rear wheels from the battery, exerting that motion to get the car off the line. Steve Brown has the lead, Chad in second, and Bill Steinbach in third place at the end of this pack.
Also, we talked to Steinbach's team. They're not very happy with the tire setup they have right now. They're working it in still.
Chad Limburner out in front of this field as Steve Brown rides along in second place. Bill is in third spot as we approach the halfway point in this event. Pretty evenly spaced out here, though. You can see all three cars have about half a second between them. Not anymore, though, as Chad wrecks at the exit of 2.
Oh, and then he tries to take Steinbach there, but Steinbach holds on to it. Nice driving, like my partner in the booth here said. We do have a yellow flag on lap 20. Looks like Brown's body of his vehicle got a little off-center there, but he will remain in the inside lane and not go out to fix his car. He might not notice it. Green flag is back. Limburner gets the jump, and a good one at that, but it will be no good because there's a caution on that same lap.
Here's that restart again. Going into turn number 1, Steve Brown made contact with the left rear quarter panel of Bill Steinbach, turning Bill sideways, and Steve had nowhere to go. Track was blocked.
Now, the only thing that's different on these doubleheader days... Oh, and there's a flip as I talk into the turn number 2 wall. You can see Brown going upside down. And he tries to fix the wall, and it falls down. The track maintenance team will have to come out here and fix that up. Let's take a look at the wreck again.
Pretty incredible wreck. He made contact with the right quarter panel of Chad Limburner's car. That sent him sailing off into turn number 2, and you can see he hit the wall with such inertia, it knocked it over.
Now, like I was saying before that wreck, the only thing that's different about these doubleheader days is there's some action in turn 2 again, is that we do not run a heat race. Qualifying times determine the starting order of the race, and we eliminate the heat races completely. Limburner having a lot of trouble as we go around for lap 25 here. 5 laps over halfway in this event. Now Limburner's upside down in turn 2, and Steinbach comes plowing into him as Brown is the one that caused him to flip, waiting at the restart line. Limburner will look like he is going to take the inside lane, waiting for the red 4 to get situated. Green flag again. And they're going to say they never took the green on this restart because of Limburner's wreck on the turn number 1 cone cutting through the center line.
That could be a break for Steinbach, though. He looked a little bit slow off the line there. Would have probably been in third place by the time they got back to the stripe. Track maintenance team making sure everything in the center of the racetrack is ready to go racing. Chad's in the middle lane. Green is back out. Bill let him go there. Chad fell back to third spot, though, after contact with the inside cone. Steve Brown has the lead, running the inside of the track. 10 more circuits to go.
You can see Brown getting mildly aggressive. He was the one that bumped Limburner into that cone. Just a little bump on those outside tires pushed him right in there.
Bill Steinbach is there trying to work his way around Steve Brown. He gets into him, gets him loose, spins him out. And there's a big wreck at the exit of turn number 2 involving all 3 cars, and that will bring out a yellow flag.
Looks like Steinbach lost some power. You could see him walking out onto the track holding the controller, far away from his body as if he didn't have any control over that vehicle. Limburner is going to take the middle lane as the league is discussing who needs to come around for this restart due to the cause of the caution. And there's a discrepancy over the lanes. Limburner has the inside lane. He's all the way on the outside of that lane, though, and Brown is taking the middle. Green flag.
Chad washed up and lost the lead from the inside line. Now back in third place. Steinbach works his way past Brown. Chad wrecks in turn number 1, and Bill and Steve wreck in turn number 2. Another restart here, and here's the accident once again. You can see Chad makes contact with the inside cone, and then Steve Brown got into the rear end of Bill Steinbach's car, and they both spun out.
Looks like Steinbach was running a more linear line around this track, trying to go all the way around the corner, while Brown was just trying to cut it on the inside of the cone. Those two lines meshed, and that did not work. Limburner's going to come around for this restart. The league has determined that he is the cause of the caution, hitting the cone. Interesting that all of them wrecked, though, on that instant replay as we saw. Green flag is out. A good restart, but not in turn 1.
Bill Steinbach was not going to take anything from Steve Brown there. He wants to win this race and try to pick up the title. Steve Brown is right there. Bill crashes in turn number 1. That could be it. Steve Brown picks up the victory. Chad gets second, and Bill gets third. You can see a debate going on the racetrack as we speak with driver Bill Steinbach and the sanctioning body officials down trackside.
Wow, what an incredible, finish there. It looked like Steinbach had it won, but he made, a textbook mistake there, just getting too nervous, hitting the turn 1 cone, trying to cut underneath Limburner, who had the inside line there. He's just sort of come on the outside past Limburner. He probably could have taken the win had he done that.
Wow, what a heartbreaker for Bill Steinbach. But going into the season finale, now just 1 point separate Bill Steinbach from second place Steve Brown. This could be the greatest race in the history of Three Rivers RC. Get ready for some truly rough and ready racing.